Welcome back to Soaky Sunrise. Our spotlight guest this morning is King Breez, a really cool name, a local gospel rap artist with Grace Ministry, here to talk about some of his upcoming performances and the journey that got him into this ministry. We thank you so much for coming in, King Breez.
I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely, man. So the first question I wanted to ask you is kind of share with us what led you to serve God through your gospel and Christian rap ministry.
Like I've always made music, like, you know, since I was little, but just life itself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I changed my life, and I wanted to keep making music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was like, why not? You know, like, why can't I keep going? But it's hard. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard because I rap. And, you know, it's hard to get people to engage in that, but I'm not gonna stop. So
Absolutely. Well, the one thing that you're doing, I know you said through your music, is bridging the gap between the generations of older hip-hop artists and gospel rap, and then these generations that we're in. And so kind of what ways are you doing that? I know there are artists that our generation listens to, like Lecrae and Andy Mineo, some of the bigger names, but how are you trying to bridge those gaps?
I mean, it's you know, like, what I really mean by that is, like, you know how you got the older gospel, you know, like singing, like there's nothing else but singing, you know what I'm saying? But I want to put, you know, when you put rap in it, it's like a different lane, really, you know what I'm saying? And people they don't want to hear it because you say rap, but it's just like all we want you to do is just listen to the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like, it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But just listen to the lyrics, don't judge it until you listen to it. And it's, you know, it's rough, but it's a good lane to be in.
Absolutely. And I know that you were talking earlier, you've touched individuals' lives with your music that otherwise would not have been. So you were saying you were visiting hospice. Kind of tell us that story about how you saw a man who 3 days later passed away, but you touched him before that.
Oh yeah, we had went in there. It's something we do like maybe twice a month. And on this day, we walked into the room. His wife was in there. You know, she was already crying, like she knew what was about to happen. And we brought the gift, and she was just looking at us like, you in the right room, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, this is just something we do, you know what I'm saying? And she had told him, like, you know, that we're here to give him gifts, and, you know, that's it. And he said, God bless you. Like, we didn't know it until we left that he hadn't spoken days, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he used his whole energy, like the energy he had, you know, said that, and like, that made me happy. You know, everybody was in there crying, but it was a good feeling. Like, it was a really good feeling.
Well, King Breez, can you tell us some of the upcoming events that I know you've got to look forward to with your music?
Yeah, April 27th, we will be in Destin, Florida. And June 8th, we'll be in Memphis. And then we got some other stuff lined up in the summertime, but I just want to make sure that goes through before I
start scheduling more of it. Well, one last thing, King Breez. What message do you hope to send through your music to any generation that listens to it?
Just it's better to be on the positive side. Like, you know, you know, you can make your music, but think about what you're doing and how you bring yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's important. Like, even your name is important. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just always send even if it's not the whole every time, but send the positive messages out like every once in a while. You know, it's good. Like, you know, it helps. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I can say. Like, just stay positive. Just stay positive.
Well, King Breez, we thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
And thank you for everything that you're doing for the communities. And that's it for Sunrise Spotlight, brought to you by Life Skills. Of course, we'll be right back after the break.